Wake up and win. You say it again. I already woke up and won before my day even begun. Good morning today, it's me, I'm back. Yesterday's lack has me on track. You attract what you're ready for, hashtag fact. But you're gonna have to work at it, it's not gonna fall in your lap. This is for everyone from 6 jobs to making over 6 figures. The ones who used to pull triggers and realize life has bigger pictures. The woman saved from sex trafficking, now sitting in traffic on her way to school or work, making it happen, life from tragic to classic, and hopes to live lavish. Whatever that means to you, whatever you desire to point out in your view. This is for those trying to make happiness a habit, a New Year's mindset, way past June. Going hard on their job, even if it's pushing a broom, rise out the tomb, set your spirit free. I don't care if you listen to rap, trap, country, pop, or symphonies. Come catch this epiphany. The life you live is the life you chose. So are you ready to win, or are you still opposed? You may lose some leaves, but you keep your limbs. May need to uproot some weeds, but who needs them? Eventually, every no will equate to a yes. You can plan, but baby, action is best. So are you ready? Get ready. Know your gifts and your reason. Shift happens, and it's winning season.
All right. Well, my name is Maleeka Hollaway. I am an international best-selling author, life and business coach, as well as an editor and a speaker. And I was invited by Nikki Smith to be one of the speakers here at the Phenomenal Women's Conference. So my particular story is about being a domestic abuse survivor and, you know, how I progressed and how I came out of that. So that's my background. That's where I came from. But right now I am literally traveling the world, walking in my purpose that God called me to do, or who He called me to be, as far as helping other women, men, teenagers, whoever comes across my path, just to live their best lives. That is my purpose, that's my passion right now, and that is exactly what I'm doing.
Okay, so like after, you know, all of that triumph, and now you seem to be very positive through this experience that we heard something about earlier. What is some of like what motivates you now? Like do you draw your motivation from now?
I have 2 sources of motivation. The first being my daughter Carrington, who is 5. I know that I have those little eyes watching me 24/7, and so everything I do, I want to make sure I'm being a good example to her, to show her, you know, she can achieve great things in life, no matter what things look like around her. I just want to let her know that she has a purpose and she can be whoever she wants to be. And my second source of motivation is honestly just people, because people in today's society, you know, people are walking around hurting. They're walking around broken. And anything that I can do to help someone, you know, mend their brokenness and get back to where I know they should be, or where they know they need to be, that's what keeps me going. Every day I know that there is someone new that I am called to encounter, have an experience or interaction with. And so every day knowing that I'm assigned a new person, it keeps me going. Like, my job that never ends. Like, my assignment is lifelong.
Ah, okay. So do you find traveling, you meet some really unique people along your way? Is there any city particular that you went to that struck you in a particular way that you could give us maybe a little insight in your, you know, recent travels or something?
Most recently I went to Los Angeles, California. First of all, the city was huge. And everyone there, it was for the women of the book, 20 Beautiful Women, Volume 2 that I'm in, but it's for the series of the book. So it's 20 Beautiful Women, Volume 1, Volume 2, Volume 3, the Africa edition. So we just all met there, and the energy in the room, it wasn't just authors there, it was just people there. But the energy in the room was just so electrifying and so positive and uplifting. I've never experienced anything like that, where you get a whole lot of women in the room and no one has any type of disagreement, no argument or anything. So that was probably one of the most powerful experiences of my life, being in LA. And plus, it was a lot of history there. I went to Hollywood and Venice Beach. So yeah, that was probably the best so far. I'll be going to Africa this summer, South Africa. So I'm sure that's probably going to be at the top of my list until I go out of the country again.
Wow, well, we surely appreciate you taking the time to speak to us, one of the phenomenal women of the event.
Thank you.
And we look forward to hearing more from you. Do you have any future books or
Absolutely.
projects that you could tell us a little bit about upcoming
I'm
events?
actually sitting on 3 books that are half written. I'm going to finish them. At least one of those is going to come out this year. But if you want to get in contact with me just to keep up with me, go online to my website. It's www.officialmaleeka.com. And all of my social media handles on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Blab, Periscope is at Official Maleeka. So you can find me, get in contact with me. We can talk, we can connect. If you need my services, you can find out everything that I do. I'm online. Just find me.
Wow.
Hello everyone, this is Angie's Truth and I'm here in historic Selma, Alabama at the Phenomenal Women's Conference and we're having an amazing time. A little bit about myself, well I am a poet based out of Atlanta and I am so excited to share what I have today with all of you. I've had so much fun so far and I cannot wait to see what's next in store. Have a great one.